You want 10 tactics to put a narcissist in their place, especially when you are having to negotiate with them or deal with them in any kind of adversarial situation. I'm going to give you 10 by the end of this video, so stay tuned and make sure you watch till the end. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a lawyer. I am a narcissist negotiation expert. And on this channel and in these videos, I give you real tips, tricks, resources, actual things that you can use to shift the power dynamic when you are dealing with toxic or difficult personalities. And if that is something that you can use either in your daily life, whether it's in a personal situation or a business situation, whatever it is that you are dealing with, then feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified right away when I upload brand new content and brand new videos. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 tactics to put a narcissist in their place. So make sure you watch till the end so that you can get all 10. Okay, so number one is don't react to their bait. I know, super hard, because believe me, not only have I had to see how it is to deal with narcissists in my law practice, but I've had to deal with them in my life as well. And it's really, really hard because they give you plenty of bait. They are constantly trying to trigger you. That's their MO. Why? Why do they do that? Because they get narcissistic supply from that. Yeah, they actually get off on that. They enjoy watching you squirm. They enjoy intimidating you. That's part of their coal level supply. I call it coal level supply. The diamond level supply, what feeds their ego, is how they look to the world. But like their underbelly, that dark underbelly of supply, the supply that also feeds their ego that they don't love to tell the world about. They would never tell the world that this is something they enjoy, but they do enjoy devaluing, debasing, and degrading people, controlling people. So don't react to their bait, because when you do, it also potentially gives them something to use that they can use against you. So be careful about that. Okay, so don't react to their bait. Number two, you can do something that I call bartering. Okay, so you fluff up their ego a little bit to get something that you want. You give something to get something. So it looks like this. Hey, can you do the QuickBooks today? You're so much better at math than I am. So you get them to do something so that, you get something out of it, they get something out of it. What do they get out of it? They get that adulation, which is something they love and desperately need. Narcissistic fluffing and bartering. That's number two. Number three is you keep them talking. Keep them talking. They love to talk about themselves. And then that tells you what's motivating them. Super important, especially when you are negotiating with them and you are using my SLAY methodology, of course, my SLAY framework: strategy, leverage, anticipating, and focusing on you. You are slaying your negotiation. So when you are anticipating and you're creating that strategy and you're creating that leverage, you need to figure out what's motivating them. So keep them talking to find out what's motivating them. That's number three. Number four, get them to respond to you in writing as much as possible. They always lie and contradict themselves. They can't help themselves. That's what they do. That's how they are in the world. That's just their way of being. Those lies and contradictions turn into fantastic pieces of leverage. So when you respond, though, be very careful, because remember, everything that you do turns into a potential exhibit as well. And remember, they're always trying to bait you. So be careful about that. And I do have an entire video on how to respond to narcissistic text messages. Definitely check that out. Really good video. Okay, number five, Call them out when things aren't adding up. Now, be very careful about this, especially if you're dealing with somebody who may be dangerous. Always have to give that caveat. But if things aren't adding up, call them out. Say, hey, how come you're here at this picnic today? I thought you said you were sick yesterday, something like that. Okay, that's number 5. Number 6, just act like you don't care. Remember that gives them narcissistic supply. So if they're showing up places just to annoy you or doing things just to bother you, don't notice it. You know that they're doing things to try to trigger you. Don't notice it. Act like you don't care. All right. I know it's hard. So just breathe. I want you to write that in the comments right now. Just breathe. And then I want you to breathe. Okay. Take a breath. Just breathe. You can do this. I've helped thousands of people do this, and you can do this too. You can win. So just breathe. Write that in the comments right now. Just breathe. All right. Number 7, stand your ground when they try to move goalposts. Don't allow them to do that. They have conditioned you. You are conditioning them right back now. You're changing the dynamic here. They have conditioned you to believing certain things and acting in certain ways and being in a certain way in your relationship with them. So they think that you're going to be a certain way when they act a certain way. And you are changing it now. No longer are you retreating. And in fact, you're now standing your ground. And in fact, you're actually going to start marching toward, and they're not going to like it. That's okay. You're going to stand your ground and it's going to be okay. I promise you. In fact, it's going to be better than okay. That's number 7. Number 8, create strategy before making your moves. Please don't just act willy-nilly. You need strategy. Number 9, you need leverage. Create invincible leverage. You've got to have leverage. It's the only way. You've got to figure out a way to create leverage that's actually going to motivate and squeeze them, that's going to threaten a source of narcissistic supply, that's going to be more important for them to protect, defend, and maintain than the supply that they get from jerking you around. Super important. And number 10, focus on you, your case, your position. Slay. You're slaying this. You are putting these 10 tactics into place, and these will put a narcissist in their place. It works every single time. And if you are so ready to start slaying that narcissist, grab my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet at winmynegotiation.com. Go do it right now. Don't wait. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. Join my free Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, drop me that comment, just breathe. And remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. And I will definitely see you in the next video.